Alright, let's just get right into it. These are the teams that I think will go over their projected win totals. Now, if you're wondering where I'm getting these win totals from for the video, I'm getting them from FanDuel. Before we get into this video, I would appreciate it if you could like this video as it helps it perform better in the YouTube algorithm, and subscribe to the channel. I would gladly appreciate it. The first team that I believe that will go over their win total is the OKC Thunder. Their projected win total is 44.5 wins. I believe they go over their win total because I believe in their internal growth and the players they have coming back and bringing in. With their internal growth, Shai last season was incredible, taking the superstar leap, cementing himself as a top 10 player in the NBA and finishing 5th in MVP voting. And he's not even entering his prime, with him just turning 25 this offseason. With how good he was last year, he can only get better, which will only help OKC be better this season. I think Josh Giddey will take another step in his game. He improved significantly with his points per game and efficiency from his rookie season of last season. With that massive improvement just from one season to the next, I believe he will take another big step, and Giddey is already one of the best passers in the NBA. I believe he becomes even more efficient of a scorer this season, which in turn will give him more and easier playmaking opportunities to exploit. J-Dub was the second best rookie last season, and with J-Dub each month his stats across the board got significantly better and his efficiency did as well. He fits perfectly on this team, offensively being already great cutting off ball, an okay playmaker, and decent at creating his own shot off the bounce. And defensively he gives them versatility. Despite being only 6'5", he has a 7'2" wingspan, which allows him to guard positions 2 through 4 and allows OKC to start him at the power forward spot like they did last season. OKC has Chet coming back. He's exactly what they need. Offensively, he gives them a good shooter from deep, a good lob threat, and someone that is capable of creating his own shot off the bounce. And defensively, despite being a rookie, I expect he will be a very good rim protector. They also have Poku coming back, which gives them more good shooting from deep from a big man and more depth at the position. They are bringing in Cason Wallace from the draft. He can do a little bit of everything. He is already a very good point of attack defender. He's a decent shot creator, shooter from deep, and playmaker. And they are bringing in Vasilij Micic from overseas. He is a great shooter from deep. They definitely need more of that. Not to mention OKC has a good cast of role players like Lu Dort, who is one of the best point of attack defenders in the NBA. Kenrich Williams is a good 3-and-D role player. Isaiah Joe is an incredible shooter from deep and a solid defender. Jeremiah Robinson Earl and Jalen Williams are two solid backup bigs. Aaron Wiggins is a decent role player. Trey Mann, who's a bit inconsistent but at times can be that microwave scorer off the bench that goes off for 20 points in 20 minutes. I can see the Thunder winning 48 to 50 games this season, being a top 6 seed in the West. Now, the second team I believe that will go over their projected win total is the Orlando Magic. The Magic's projected win total is 36.5 wins. Paolo Banchero had one of the best rookie seasons in the past decade last season, dominantly winning the Rookie of the Year award, and he still has a lot he can improve on with his efficiency from deep, shot selection, playmaking, and his overall defense. I believe he will improve in most or all of those areas, and if he does that, the Magic will be better than they were last season as a result. Franz Wagner is the perfect co-star next to Paolo, with him being good off ball, but he is still a very decent shot creator himself. Defensively, he's a very solid point of attack defender and is a versatile defender, being able to guard positions 2 through 4. And from his rookie season of last season, he took a slight jump. I expect him to take another one this season. Wendell Carter Jr. is a good lob threat and is a decent spot-up shooter from deep, and decent shooting from deep, popping after setting a screen. Defensively, he's a decent rim protector. Markelle Fultz was good last season, finishing at the rim, scoring off the bounce in the mid-range, a good playmaker. Defensively was a decent point of attack defender, and they have a decent cast of role players. Cole Anthony is very solid as that microwave scorer that can provide a scoring punch off the bench. Gary Harris is a great 3-and-D role player. Jalen Suggs is a good point of attack defender, but so far in his career he hasn't been great offensively. But from his rookie season to last season, his efficiency across the board got better with him having a smaller offensive role last season. I believe his efficiency will continue to get better this season with him having a small role offensively offensively again this season. If his efficiency gets better, that's one more very solid role player the Magic have at their disposal. Jonathan Isaac is a wild card. He has struggled with injuries the past couple of years, and if he can finally stay healthy this season, which is a big if, he is one of the best defenders in the NBA. In the draft, they got Anthony Black and Jet Howard. I like both of them. They both give the Magic even more length. Black gives them another good playmaker and a good point of attack defender. Jet gives them a very good shooter from deep. They desperately needed more of that. He is also a solid point of attack defender. I can see the Magic winning 40 to 42 games and being a solidified play-in team this season. The last team for this video is the Atlanta Hawks. Their projected win total is 41.5 wins. I believe they will go over that because of how deep their roster is. At the point guard position, they have Trae Young. I believe he'll have a big bounce back year this season and return to the efficiency we expect from him. They have Kobe Buffkin as the backup. He's a decent shot creator, a solid shooter from deep, and an okay point of attack defender. At the shooting guard position, they have DeJounte Murray. I expect him to have similar production to last season. They have Bogdan Bogdanovic as the backup. He is a great shooter from deep, one of the best catch and shoot guys from deep in the NBA. At the small forward position, they have Saddiq Bey. He's a good shooter from deep, and he's decent defensively. He gives them defensive versatility. At times last season, the Hawks had lineups where they played him at power forward. AJ Griffin is the backup. He had an underrated rookie season. He's a great shooter from deep, especially off the catch. At the power forward position, they have DeAndre Hunter. He's solid offensively. He's a solid catch and shoot guy from deep, has shown flashes being able to create his own shot off the bounce. And defensively, he's a good point of attack defender that can guard positions 2 through 4. Jalen Johnson is the backup. I believe he will have a breakout year this season. His athleticism just jumps off the screen. He can do a little bit of everything offensively besides shoot from deep right now, and he's very solid defensively, can guard small forwards to some centers. At the center position, they have Clint Capella. Even though he is on the decline, he's still a good lob threat, incredible rebounder on the offensive glass, good rebounder on the defensive glass, and a solid rim protector. Onyeka Okongwu is the backup, and in my opinion, Okongwu is better than Capella right now, but as a backup center, Okongwu is the best one in the NBA. He can do everything Capella can do, but better, and unlike Capella, Okongwu is a good mid-range shooter. The Hawks at each position have a great, good, or very solid starter and a great, good, very solid, or solid backup. I can see the Hawks winning 45 to 50 games and being a top 5 seed in the East this season. If you are here right now, I appreciate you watching this entire video. Let me know in the comments if you agree with the teams I mentioned or if you disagree. See y'all in the next video.